just stand there taking up space. How can my customers come and go with you blocking the doorway? But, sorry, please, move on. Okay. Hey, no more papers? Oh, gee, I'm sorry, I just bought the last one, Bert.
I want to see the baseball scores.
That's easy. Take them away.
Thank you.
Don't tell me you're looking for the papers. They're all gone? Ladies' page, coming up. Hey, boys, and the comic store doll, except Batman. Okay, you get this. Gordon gets Batman. But I get
the
movie page. All right. But I get the crosswords. And I get the front page. Oh, David, you haven't got anything. How about the TV schedule, okay? You get that? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's that paper? You took that paper? Well, I took the paper that was there, Mr. Hoover, but I left you the dime. That paper wasn't for sale. That was the last paper. The last one is my paper. That is my paper, and I want it back. Well, that's kind of hard to. Now, not next year. Give me back my paper. Okay, everybody, pass them in. There you go, Mr. Hoover. I think it's all there.
No. Batman. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't forget your dime, Bob.
Right, sir. Slum.
Let's see now. We got 2 eyes and 2 ears and 2 noses.
Hey, you ding-a-ling, you've only got 1 nose.
2 noses and 2 eyes and 2 ears. Too bad.
Very funny, very funny.
Hey guys, do you remember we all read this book for?
What was really going to happen next? Now, what's going to happen next between you and me is going to be a story. It's a story called Dandelion. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Dandelion's a lion guy, you know. And he is going to get an invitation to go someplace. And he doesn't feel that the way he looks ordinarily is good enough to go out. You know, he has to change himself. He wants to look like somebody else. Well, we'll find out what happened when we started. Because it all begins on a sunny Saturday morning when Dandelion woke up, stretched, and yawned, and jumped out of bed. After doing his daily exercises, Dandelion looked out of the window, blinked his eyes, and said, "I wonder if the mail has come." He put on his sweater and went outside to the mailbox. There was a letter, and it was written in fancy gold ink. It said, "Dear Dandelion, you are invited to my tea and taffy party on Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Come as you are, sincerely, Jennifer Giraffe." Dandelion was very excited. "Why, that's today," he said. "It's a good thing I plan to get a haircut." As soon as he had washed and dried the breakfast dishes and made his bed nice and neat, he ran down the street to the barber shop. Lou Kangaroo, that's the barber, had a chair waiting for him. First he trimmed Dandelion's hair and then gave him a shampoo. Dandelion thought he should have a manicure, too. That's old Juanita Rabbit there manicuring his fingernails. When Lou Kangaroo had finished, Dandelion looked a bit foolish. His mane was frizzy and fuzzy and completely unrulish. Maybe a wave would help, Lou suggested, showing him a picture in the latest fashion magazine for lions. Dandelion agreed. This was exactly what he needed. So, Lou went about curling his mane. He looked magnificent. That's what he thought anyway, but now, Dandelion thought he really should wear something more elegant than a sweater to the party. This jacket is the very newest style, said Theodore the tailor, and it just fits you. All you need now is a cap and a cane. Happy Crane will be glad to help you. Goes over to Happy Crane's place. What a dapper dandy he had suddenly become. It's nearly 3:30, said Dandelion. I've just got time to get something from my hostess. A bouquet of dandelions would be perfect. That's what he got. He knew this tall door very well, having been here many times before. He rang the bell, sort of jazzy ring, because he's all clean there. And when Jennifer Giraffe opened the door, she looked very surprised. Yes, she said. What can I do for you? Why, I've come to your party, he answered. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but you are not anyone I know, said Miss Giraffe. You must have come to the wrong address. And with this, she closed the door right in poor Dandelion's face. Dandelion, he roared. You made a mighty mistake. But there was no use knocking. The door stayed tight shut. Dandelion began walking back and forth, up and down the long block he paced. And as he paced, the sky grew dark. Then a sudden gust of wind sprang up and blew away his beautiful bouquet. And his snappy cap flew off. To make matters worse, it began to rain in torrents. Dandelion dropped his cane and stood under a weeping willow tree. But the rain poured down through the branches. Dandelion was soon soaking wet, and his curls came unfurled. He took off his jacket and hung it on a willow branch. Luckily, he had kept on his sweater. At last, the rain stopped, and the warm sunshine came beaming down. Dandelion decided to sit on Jennifer Giraffe's front steps until his mane was dry. While he sat there, waiting, he spied 3 dandelion flowers under the bottom step, where they had been protected from the wind and the rain. He picked the dandelions and said, I think I will try again. And he rang the bell. Kind of cool ring this time because it would work. Well, if it isn't our friend Dandelion at last, said Jennifer Giraffe. We've been waiting for you for the past hour. I do hope you weren't caught in that awful cloud burst. Everyone at the party greeted him heartily. Hello, zebra and monkey, hippo, how you doing? Oh, they all boys. Later on, when all her guests were enjoying tea and taffy, Jennifer Giraffe told Dandelion about the silly-looking lion who had come to the door earlier. Dandelion almost spilled his cup of tea as he reared back and laughed uproariously. Oh, that was me! I was that silly-looking lion. Miss Giraffe was so flustered, she got herself all tangled up in her long pearl necklace. I do apologize for having closed the door on you, she said, blushing. I promise never to do such a thing again. And I promise you I will never again try to turn myself into a stylish dandy, said Dandelion as he sipped his tea. And from now on, I'll always be just plain me. You see what Dandelion found out? He found out that the way he looked was perfectly okay. But Dandelion found out he was a lion, and here are still more lions, a whole family of them.
So, yeah, that just happened.
Gotta get my old tuxedo pressed. Gotta sew a button on my vest, 'cause tonight I've gotta look my best. Lulu's back in town. Gotta have a buck somewhere. Gotta shine my shoes and slick my hair. Gotta get myself a boutonniere. How come? Lulu's back in town. Oh, good grief! Look and tell all my pets, all my pretty coquettes. Mr. Otis regrets that he won't be round. You can tell a mailman not to call. I ain't coming home until the fall, and I might not get back home at all. You don't mean Lulu's back in town. Oh, here she comes! Make way, make way!
Hi, kid.
Hi, Lulu. Wanna dance? Wow. Gee. Lulu's back in town.
Here we go now. Follow me. Oops, sorry.
Lulu's back in town. You can tell all my pets,
You tell him.
all my pretty coquettes.
Yeah, them too.
Mr. Otis regrets that he won't be round.
You can tell the mailman not to call too.
I ain't coming home until the fall, and I might not get back home at all.
Lulu, back in town.
That's right, friends. Lulu's back in town. Lulu's back in town.
Sorry.
uh.